watch the hero trailer first. Okay, we'll watch the hero trailer first. Okay, so, I'm a little late to this, but I wanted to go over this, because this is kind of ridiculous, and it shows the new design philosophy of Overwatch, I guess. Which is basically just like, hey, let's just, like, get heroes that can do everything, and then just slap them on the field. Okay, hold on. Gotta take a sip real quick before we get into this. Okay. So, Ramattra. I think that's how you say their name. Ramatra's gonna be the new character coming to Overwatch 2 in a couple days on the next season. So here we go. Get ready, everybody. We're gonna see the trailer. Where's the sound? No! I didn't put the sound on. Okay, we're restarting. We're restarting. Okay, let's go.
I do not fight for myself. I never have. Together, we are unstoppable. This is not my victory.
Oh my god. Okay, so as we see right here,
not my victory. It is ours.
he has a barrier. This character looks like a Predator knockoff. It looks a little bit like Predator. I don't know about a Predator knockoff, but it looks a little bit like Predator. But I was gonna say, so this character has a wall that like they can summon from the ground, like May Wall. And that's pretty high health too.
You are
I'm gonna talk about this once we finish watching it.
Let us punish them. You were warned. Fight with me. Fight until you fall. I will break before I yield.
This character looks literally insane.
Annihilated. This is not cruelty. This is...
Why are they bullying her? Jesus. Targeted her like that. Holy fuck. Okay. So there's a lot to uncover here. There's lots of mechanics that I would like to talk about, but I think in order to talk about them, we should look at the gameplay overview. Let's look at the gameplay overview.
Hi everyone, I'm Q Fang, lead concept artist on the Overwatch team. Our newest tank hero, Ramattra,
Do better,
is our
Q
first
Fang.
tempo tank, with the ability to change states moment to moment, embodying two forms. Omnic...
Tempo tank, that sounds interesting. Let's roll that back.
Q Fang, lead concept artist on the Overwatch team. Our newest tank hero, Ramattra, is our first tempo tank, with the ability to change states moment to moment, embodying two forms.
So, okay. I've seen these already. I already know what this character does. I already know everything that's going on with this character. I don't know what the fuck they mean whenever they say tempo tank. I don't think that means fucking anything. Like, it's just like a fucking, like, it's like a buzzword or something. Like, it's supposed to sound good. Tempo tank is weird. Like, I don't understand what they mean. How is this a tempo tank at all?
Omnic and Nemesis form.
Show me what you've got.
When in Omnic form, Ramattra fights using his Void Accelerator staff. Its primary fire shoots out a stream of nanites in a fixed pattern, dealing steady damage. This ability has slow travel time, but no damage fall off. It's great as a poking tool.
That's slow travel time? Hold on, look. The Cassidy, you know, it's hard to tell with the Cassidy, but look at how fast it goes to the Roadhog.
This ability has slow travel time, but no damage fall off. It's great as a poking tool, plus it
That's
does
pretty
increased
fast.
damage if you hit headshots. The secondary ability while in Omnic form creates a
That's
barrier
like-
at a targeted location.
I think it's either an equivalent to like Orisa primary fire speed, or like maybe a little bit faster or slower. It's hard to tell, but that isn't really that slow, especially considering how consistent it is. You know, like since the beam is so consistent, it's gonna be much easier to aim.
Headshots.
Like predictively speaking, you know.
The secondary ability while in Omnic form creates a barrier at a targeted location. This barrier has a lot of health, but it only lasts briefly, so it's meant to be used tactically to close the distance as you poke and push objectives on the map.
Okay.
When Ramattra needs to get up close and personal, he can enter his Nemesis form, which grants bonus armor and changes some of his abilities. When in Nemesis form, Ramattra uses his massive tank arms to pummel as his primary fire. This is a forward punch that creates a wave of energy with every swing. The shockwave from this punch deals piercing damage that goes through shields
No, I'm gonna...
and can hit multiple enemies in a row. The secondary ability...
Okay, I don't like how he can deal consistent damage through barriers like that, while also being able to do other things. In the case of Winston, it's fine because, you know, short range, he doesn't do that much damage. That's fine. In the case of, like, Reinhardt, it's an ability that happens, hard to hit, normally doesn't give you a kill that easily. Ramattra can do consistent damage through it and can, if you aren't being careful, can easily get kills. It's just kind of ridiculous whenever paired with everything else that this character has. Let's look at more of what this character has.
Ability in Nemesis form blocks and significantly reduces damage taken from the front, but reduces his movement speed.
I don't like
This
Doomfist.
can also expose Ramattra's back and make him vulnerable to attacks from behind.
Okay, hold on. Unless the back becomes like a spot where he takes more damage, that's not a vulnerability. He doesn't become vulnerable there. It's equal. It's equally as vulnerable as it was before he started blocking. Okay, he blocks and he stops damage coming in from the front, right? Makes sense. Kind of like Doomfist, right? But then in the back of him, like his back, it's just the same. Like there's no, like, no, he just gets free block on the front. That's not a vulnerability.
Regardless of which form he's in, Ramattra can use his Ravenous Vortex. He projects a ball of nanites onto the ground, spreading a damaging field that slows enemies caught in its vicinity.
It's damaging, and it slows, and it pulls them to the ground. Are you fucking kidding me? Pairing this hero with Sojourn because of Sojourn's E is going to be goddamn ridiculous. Not only because of the damage, but because of all of, like, the fucking CC that those two things are gonna provide together. Using those two abilities on choke points is gonna be ridiculous.
And also pulls enemies downwards. For his ultimate ability, Ramattra automatically enters Nemesis form and unleashes Annihilation, a wide energy swarm that lashes out towards any enemies in range, dealing constant damage.
You see, that is
range of the energy swarm, its timer will pause, keeping the swarm and Ramattra's Nemesis form active. Ramattra as a tempo tank is all about playing around the cooldown of Nemesis form. You want to use the primary fire on Omnic form to soften up your opponents, and when you're ready, go in with Nemesis form.
Oh yeah, I'm really feeling the tempo of this tempo tank.
We can't wait to see what players are going to do with him. To learn more about Ramattra's lore and design, please check out our other dev update videos. See you all in game.
Literally, with this tank, there's no exploitable weakness. Like, the only thing that I guess you consider, like, can say that, like, he's not so great at is maybe, like, dealing with characters at range. But then again, like, tanks aren't really good at that. Like, tanks, they don't have large range. And whenever compared to, like, lots of the other tanks, like, he just combines a lot of the things that other tanks do. He takes a little bit of all of them, and he just, like, slaps them together. It's just another case of this character just being able to do everything. A little bit of everything. And that's just goddamn ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm tired of Blizzard designing characters that have no weaknesses. It's really obnoxious, and eventually this game is... I don't know if I'm gonna want to play it anymore if they keep doing this. He's just... It's absurd. It's absurd what they've done here. He can literally do everything, and he has no exploitable weakness. And his ultimate is goddamn ridiculous. He deals damage to everybody around him, and he still gets his, like, shoot-through shield punch ability while doing that. That's fucking insane. This ultimate kind of feels like it might be free value, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna look at the Season 2 trailer next. Okay, here we go.
I don't miss.
The battle gets bigger. Season 2.
Do your worst, or I will.
Yep, Ramattra. Okay, not excited for that.
Show me what you've got.
Yep.
Your arrogance will cost you.
Okay. So, from what I've seen from the new map, it looks really neat. I appreciate them doing it nighttime. Like, I do think that the theming on this map is, like, kind of amazing. Thematically speaking, this map's amazing. As far as, like, how it's gonna be whenever we go into the game, I honestly don't know yet. There's not really a way to know, you know? But thematically speaking, this looks amazing. Look at how clean that looks. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice.
Only the merciful deserve mercy. Let the dragon consume.
So we're seeing lots of the skins and stuff. Wait. Okay, we saw. I want to get a good shot of all the skins. Let's slow it down a little bit here.
Let the dragon consume you.
Echo, can you not do the face thing, please?
Consume you.
Okay. So I like this Ramattra skin, alright. I like Ramattra's hair. It's neat. I don't know, it's fine.
I make quick work of them.
Chat, we're getting an Ana skin! We're getting an Ana skin! It didn't look very good, but we're getting an Ana skin! Power 1 looks whatever. Ramattra. Well, how does that make sense? I don't know. That's Junker Queen? This looks like a skin that's meant for, like, Brig or something. Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this.
Are you lot ready for some bloodshed?
Wait, I'm playing it slow. Oh, I mean, the blue makes it look better. That's right, it is a mythic, so you can change it. Ooh, let's see what we got here. I'm not gonna... You know, I don't think that any of these skins are really doing it for me. The Widow one looks pretty alright. I like the Widow one a good amount. Okay. Battle for Olympus. Wait. Could Roadhog always do that? Is that a primary fire coming out of Roadhog? What is happening there? I mean, a secondary fire coming out of Roadhog. What is happening there? That looked sick. He was in ult doing secondary fire. Okay, there's also gonna be the, you know, the holidays event, which is gonna be neat.
I'm with ya.
Brig. Got May. That's an old Echo skin. That's already been... We've seen the Echo skin before. Oh! Get Echo skin.
Let's go.
Yo!
Let's go.
Okay, that skin's pretty good. That Genji skin's pretty sick. Yo, they showed some of the good stuff toward the end. Alright, you know, I mean, like... I can see why people would like a lot of the skins that they're going to be bringing to Season 2. I do think that Season 2 skins, like, pretty much, like, all around, I think that I enjoy Season 2. I'm going to enjoy Season 2 skins more than Season 1's. But, you know, not super excited for Season 2. But it looks like it's going to be pretty alright.